Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be my intro for hashtag That's Expensive Project Pan. That's expensive project pan. This project was created by Misty. She is here on YouTube. I'll have her channel in the description box, and she's also on Instagram at Misty Pans. The point of the project is to choose, I believe it's 8 to 10 items that are either high-end in your collection or the most expensive products in your collection and work on those. You can set the goal however you want. For me, I have some like a gram usage goal, and I do have some other goals we'll talk about depending on each product. I did a little bit of both. I did some like the most expensive item in my collection. I did some that are just high-end I really like and I would like to get out of my collection. I am going to be working on 10 products and it's going to be monthly updates. So if you're curious about this project, let's keep on watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe before you leave. Let's do it. I'm gonna start with, I tried to do it kind of like a product, kind of like almost a full face, but not quite. The first product that I have is a primer, and this is the Smashbox The Mindful 5 primer serum. I absolutely love this thing. It is, it's just like, it's kind of like applying an oil, but it's not an oil. It just leaves the skin so hydrated. It feels amazing. It does have a little bit of a tackiness, so you gotta let it set before going on with the foundation, and then my foundation goes on top of it. Just absolutely amazing. I did mark my starting point, and my goal in this project to reach the bottom black line over here. So as soon as I reach this bottom black line, I'll either pull it out, put something else in, or I'll decide at that point what I'm gonna do next with it. But that's the first item in my collection, or in this project. Let's see, do we want to talk about dollar value? This guy is $42. It's not the most expensive, but it's one that's high-end, expensive, that I do want to get some more use out of, and I do love it. The next product I put in is a foundation, and this is the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation, SPF 15. I have the shade W048, which is golden beige. I'm wearing this today. It's such a great foundation. It just goes on beautifully. The skin looks amazing. It is a pretty good shade match for me, and I do really like it. Up to like a couple weeks ago, this was the most expensive foundation in my collection. This is $49, and I want to use it. My goal for this guy is to completely use it up. My starting point for this one is 129.76 grams. It's really hard to market. I even like tried to let it settle for like a couple days, but I wasn't able to mark like where I am. I think I'm somewhere around here. I do want to use this whole thing up though. All right, next for concealer, I went ahead and put in the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have the shade Medium 1 Custard. I tried to use everything that's in the project today on my face to just kind of like give you an idea of what the look is, and I wanted to make sure that it all goes well together, like, you know, the products, I can use them all together, not gonna be like patchy or anything like that. I love the coverage of this one. It's not like super full coverage, but it's like my under eye looks healthy. It does not look dry. It does not like look crepey or anything like that. It doesn't settle in my fine lines too badly. Like if I set it right away, I'm fine. So I do really like this concealer, and it's kind of like newer to me. I haven't used it too much, and I would like to use it up in this project. Value-wise, this is $30, and my starting point for this one is 24.63 grams. I will be keeping track of this one, like weighing it for every update. So there's that one. I do want to use that whole thing up. Next, for powder. Okay, this is my biggest ticket item. I think this is the most expensive single item in my collection, and this is my Prairie powder. This is a Skin Caviar loose powder, and I have the shade Translucent 2. It's a big guy. This is 40 grams. My goal is not to use it all up. I just want to use 10 grams out of it. So, I mean, it might take me the whole year to use 10 grams out of this guy. I do really like it. It just like sets my foundation beautifully. I do like the scent of it. It does not look cakey or heavy or anything like that. My face just looks kind of like airbrush, you know? And I do like knowing that this has kind of like a skincare ingredients in it that's gonna help my skin and all that, you know. Value wise, this is $220, and my starting point is 295.90 grams. Again, I only want to use 10 grams out of this guide. That would be a quarter of it. So that's the goal for this one in this project. Next up for blush, I might be a little bit crazy, but I wanted to do this blush palette by Hourglass. I don't know, my goal is not to finish all of these blushes. My goal is just to hit the, like the pan or like the, you know, little ceramic thing where these are baked on. I usually like just swirl my brush all over them. So as soon as I hit pan on one of them, I'll decide then, do I want to keep going with this one or what am I gonna do? This is $58, and my starting point weight wise is 118.37 grams. Again, I'm gonna keep track of grams, and you know, if there's a pan or anything, I'll take pictures of that. But I wanted to use this guy because it's just like, okay, if I swirl all of them together, it looks beautiful. If I just want one, it looks beautiful. Weight wise, it's not that big. I believe each one of them is 1.4 grams. So it should be relatively easy to hit like the ceramic pan on these, hopefully. And it looks beautiful and I really, really enjoy it. I just want to get my money's worth. Okay, this would be like 2 items because they're both in one duo, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer highlight. It's face sculpt and highlight, and this is the fair medium what is it called? The Film Star Bronze and Glow. I'm like, where's the name for this guy? My goal is just to hit pan on these, on both the highlight and the bronzer. As soon as I hit pan, then I'll decide, like, do I want to keep going? Do I want to put a different project next year or what? It's probably going to take me a little while to hit pan in these. I do have a nice, like, you know, I can see like the embossment on the highlight, a little bit of it. It's kind of like already starting to wear off. The same with the bronzer. So I do use it. I do really enjoy it. This is a product that's just like so easy to use every day. I don't have to think about it. It doesn't look muddy. The highlighter is just so beautiful, but it's not blinding. It's just beautiful for everyday use. And it's Charlotte Tilbury, and it's pricey. This guy is $68, and my starting point is 111 grams. Again, I'm going to keep track of grams and like taking pictures of it if I hit pan or anything like that. It's going to be a long while. So for starting, it'll just be, hopefully we'll see the grams just change. For a lip product, I do have a couple of these. Well, yeah, 6 of these. I purchased a set of these. These are the Nars Velvet Lip Glide. Yeah, so it was a set of 6. They're so comfortable on the lips. Like, I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing this one today, and this is the shade Lure. I'm gonna work on the shade Lure first. They're just so comfortable on the lips. They're just beautiful. The formula is amazing. I love most of the shades that I do have, and that's kind of like the goal for this year with these ones. I want to try and use as many of these as I can because they're starting to get a little bit old in my collection. I do really, really enjoy them. I don't want them to go bad. This guy is $26, and my starting point for this weight wise is 24.32 grams. I'm gonna keep track of it gram wise, and then whenever it will happen, if I need to pull the stopper out and all that, we'll decide that later. But I do want to use this whole guy up, and hopefully I'll be able to use it up hopefully in like the 4th month, and then I'll be able to roll in 2 more this year. Just try get as much of these, like use as many of them as I can in this project. Next up, number 9 for me is I'm gonna go ahead and work on one of my Pat McGrath mascaras. I think I have 3 full sizes and like 1 mini. 1 full size probably lasts me about 3 months, so every 3 months I'll probably have a new one. And I do really like this mascara. It's one of my favorites. I do like it layered with other mascaras, or I even like it by itself. This baby is $30, and I'm just gonna just use it. I don't know if I'm gonna be taking weights of it. No, I don't think I could see much difference in that, but I'll update you on like how's it going. Is it clumpy? Is it do I feel like it's almost at the end or what? Okay, now the last item number 10 for this project is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. This is such a good setting spray. It's just like, it melts the makeup together really well. Like it sets it so beautifully. My makeup does actually last all day long. I do really like it. And this guy, it is, I think it's the most expensive setting spray in my collection. This is $35 and I do want to use it up. So that's my goal for it. Like in this project, I do want to use the whole thing up. This is my starting point over here and I'm just going to mark it. I don't think I'm going to take weight measurements or anything like that. I will mark it as I go. This is it. These are my 10 products for this project. Wish me luck, you guys. I know I have some really challenging products. I think I have some really challenging products like the blush quad and the bronzer highlight duo. I think these are going to be a little bit challenging, but you know what? I need to go for it, right? What's the worst that's gonna happen? I don't meet my goal? Oh well, then I'll put it in a different project. But I'm shooting for the stars. I'm hoping that I actually do meet my goal and hopefully I'll be able to exceed my goal in these. Again, if you're interested in joining this project, leave me a comment down below or you can contact Misty. I'll have all of her contact information in the description box. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy Project Pan videos, please give this video a big thumbs up. Please subscribe before you leave and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!